U.S. Congressman Tom Emmer earmarked Ripple's court victory against the SEC as a sterling example of regulatory abuse by the agency. By the way, Binance has launched a zero fee for spot and margin trading for XRP. However, what is the purpose of this move? Also, Uphold is currently facing a temporary issue triggering unprecedented delays for on-chain withdrawals of crypto assets on the platform, such as XRP. We will be looking at the possible cause of such glitch. Finally, following the 2023 Most Influential Award, a lot of debate has recently sparked as to who the real comeback king should be. Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of December. In July, payment-focused crypto company Ripple secured a landmark victory against the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. U.S. District Court Judge Analisa Torres ruled that secondary sales of XRP may be considered securities transactions. However, she also confirmed for the first time that XRP sold on secondary markets was not securities as the SEC had claimed. That victory, which came against the odds, has since been cited by other crypto companies, such as Coinbase and Binance, in their separate legal battle against the regulatory agency. Even more notable is that the ruling could be one of the bases for an amendment that denies the SEC funding to continue its alleged anti-crypto attacks. In a November 8th congressional hearing, Representative Tom Emmer, who represents Minnesota's 6th congressional district, filed an amendment to the federal budget. The budget sought to limit the SEC's ability to use taxpayer funds for its enforcement actions against crypto-related businesses. Representative Tom Emmer, in his argument, noted that the SEC has sought to use a regulation by enforcement approach in the crypto space. While the agency has clamped down on dozens of crypto firms, Emmer notes that the securities regulator has never finalized a single rule or regulation for the industry to follow. At the same time, he argued, like most crypto firms, that the SEC does not have the congressional right to regulate the digital asset space. Representative Emmer cited comments from the SEC's Enforcement Division in which an official confirmed that the agency was pursuing action against companies outside its jurisdiction. In this vein, the congressman mentioned Ripple's victory against the SEC. He wrote, "In July, the Southern District of New York sided against the SEC, asserting that XRP is not itself a security." Given that the Ripple case was considered a landmark lawsuit by the SEC, Emmer suggested that losing issues surrounding the case underlined the agency's abuse of regulatory power. He expressed conviction that barring the SEC from using a portion of its budget to enforce action against crypto firms would help curb such abuses. The amendment has since advanced with an inclusion in the House's budget bill. It remains to be seen whether the final Reconciliation Committee approves the bill in its current state, an outcome that would effectively handicap the SEC's war chest for attacking crypto firms. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. On December 5th, Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, announced the launch of zero-fee trading for 6 FD USD spot and margin pairs, responding to the ongoing crypto market surge. Initially, zero-fee trading will be available for Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, and Chainlink. During the promotion, users enjoy zero maker and taker fees, with trading volume on these pairs excluded from VIP tier volume calculations and liquidity provider programs. The pairs are also excluded from BNB fee discounts and other fee adjustments. Standard trading fees apply after the promotion ends. XRP, currently trading at 62 cents, has seen increased trading volume, suggesting growing trader interest despite a 1% dip in the last 24 hours. Furthermore, the Uphold team swiftly announced the ordeal in a recent post on X, assuring customers that the issue is only temporary. According to them, they have had to delay blockchain withdrawals on the platform due to a technical problem. The team failed to disclose the cause of this technical problem. However, they confirmed that withdrawals would revert to their normal timeframes in a short while. Expectedly, Uphold's disclosure and the issue itself have caught the eye, generating mixed reactions from XRP enthusiasts and other crypto proponents. Notably, some customers leveraged the opportunity to highlight their personal experiences, as deposits and withdrawals have recorded delays. One XRP proponent expressed dissatisfaction with the development, noting that a transaction took 6 hours to complete, leading to a loss of funds. They also revealed that they had transferred Ethereum from Coinbase, America's leading exchange, to Uphold. Still, the transaction had remained stuck for about 7 hours at the time of the disclosure. The customer noted that they were still waiting for the transaction to be finalized. While some used the opportunity to advise investors against keeping their crypto assets on centralized exchanges, most customers expressed satisfaction with Uphold's level of transparency and swift disclosure on the matter, a move that warrants commendation. So, what could be the possible cause? Interestingly, the issue has come up amid the ongoing address registration for the upcoming Evernode airdrop for XRP holders. According to Evernode, up to 23,858 addresses have registered per the most recent update, as the total qualifying XRP tokens crossed 2 billion. With only 2 participating exchanges, Uphold and Bitrue, some XRP community members have speculated that the withdrawal delays could relate to the upcoming airdrop. However, this seems unlikely, with others suggesting it might pertain to a scalability issue. Recall that Uphold witnessed a similar ordeal on the back of the July 13th ruling, which declared XRP a non-security. Being the only major exchange in the U.S. that supported XRP at the time, Uphold recorded most of the surging demand for XRP from U.S. investors. This resulted in a temporary crash on the platform. Now to our big question for the day. Who should be termed as the 2023 comeback king? Should it be the Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, or the entire XRP Army? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. When the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission came knocking on Ripple's door in late December 2020, the crypto company made it clear it was going to fight to the last to prove that its XRP token was not a security. However, that fight, which the company has largely won at this point, would not have been possible without the backing of its loyal community. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has acknowledged the community's effort on several occasions, notably including throwing a proper party to celebrate the company's July victory against the SEC. Yet again, Garlinghouse has expressed his gratitude to the XRP Army by dedicating a recent award to the community. The Ripple CEO was named one of crypto's most influential figures for the year. The victory was largely a result of Ripple's court win, which many believe sets a precedent for the cryptocurrency space. However, Garlinghouse was quick to share the win with the XRP family. He wrote in an X post that the award should be given to him and the entire XRP Army. Beyond vocally defending Ripple and XRP on social media, some in the community went the extra mile. Around 75,000 investors joined a separate lawsuit against the SEC, affirming that they did not believe XRP to be a security. That separate case was led by crypto-focused lawyer John Deaton and deserved extra praise, as some in the XRP community noted. As the possibility of a settlement with the SEC becomes increasingly likely, Ripple seeks to close the chapter on this part of its history. In a recent fireside chat, Brad Garlinghouse claimed that the SEC has already lost on everything that matters in the landmark lawsuit. He expressed optimism that the SEC would not escalate the appeal process, which would exacerbate the regulatory body's losses. Meanwhile, he urged the U.S. government to follow the steps of other countries that are already providing regulatory clarity to crypto companies. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.